Welcome. Let me sit down, get a little grounded. I know, totally. I know, they're fun. They're like, what? It is Sunday. You made it, you got up out of bed, you got here, you came to your mat. It's excellent, that's the hardest part. My name is Jennifer. I am thrilled to be here to guide you through the next 75 minutes of the Baptiste Power Yoga Journey into Power. We're going to move, we're going to sweat. You may come up face to face with you here on your mat, and that's the whole goal of the yoga, is to get here on your mat and move and sweat and be still with what is. Child's pose. Bring your knees wide. Press your fingertips into the mat. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. And right away, begin your Ujjayi breath. Your Ujjayi breath is breathing in deeply through your nose, slightly constricting the back of your throat and exhaling through your nose to create an audible breath. You kind of sound like Darth Vader when you breathe out. So everybody take a big deep breath in. Exhale through your nose. The Ujjayi breath is your own personal internal heater. It heats you from within, and it also serves to be an audible anchor to being here on your mat right now. Downward facing dog. Hug skin to muscle to bone. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. And walk your feet to your hands at the top of your mat for ragdoll pose. Clasp opposite elbows. Drop your head. Let it be heavy. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Full breath in. Full breath out. And catch your hips with your hands and pause right here. Squeeze your elbows in towards your spine line. Press down through your heels. Rise up with a straight spine, come up to stand. Bring your hands to heart center. Set your drishti, find your spot on the wall that you'll use throughout practice. We'll begin with 3 ohms. Inhale, reach up, look up, breathe in. Exhale, forward, fold, let it go. Halfway lift, take a big breath in. Plant your hands, high plank. Fingers spread wide, a slight bend to your elbows, softness in your elbows. Take a big breath in here at the top of your high plank. Pull forward an inch, lower halfway down, low plank. Untuck your toes, press them into the earth, upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky, 5 breaths. Gaze back between your toes, slight bend to your knees, slight bend to your elbows. The physicality of this posture be in your muscles. your skin to muscle to bone engagement. Full breath in, full breath out. And breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees low, 2 inches off the earth. Send your gaze in between your thumbs. Step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Extended mountain, press down through your feet, reach through your fingers, look up and look back. Exhale, forward fold, right back down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Flow from high plank, pull forward to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky, 5 breaths. Ujjayi breath. Turn on your heater. Allow your body to create heat, to move energy, to convert stored energy. Press the mat away from you as you pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Slight bend to your knees. Another breath right here. Bring your knees low. Look to your thumbs. Step, hop, jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Grow tall. Root down. Rise up. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Flow, high to low. Upward facing dog. Pull your shoulder blades together. Downward facing dog. Send your hips high. 5 breaths. Fingers spread wide, gripping the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let this practice be a moving meditation. Like you are saying a prayer with your body and your breath. Like you are casting a spell. You're being intentional with every move you make. All together, breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, land. Halfway lift, breathe in. Bow. Extended mountain, reach up, look up, fold. Half lift, breathe in. Flow, high, low. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. 5 breaths. Intentional breath, intentional movement. 99% of our day, our breath is automatic. It just happens, and that's a good thing. But here, be the captain of your breath, the intentional driver of the in and out. There's power in that. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Root down. Reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Notice the power in your stillness, the intention of your stillness. Breathe in here. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, fold. Big toes come to touch, chair pose. Energize your fingertips. Spin your pinky fingers in towards one another like you're holding a big beach ball in front of you. Take a breath here. Sit 2 inches deeper. Again, breathe in. Fold, let that breath go. Halfway lift, inhale. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. Right foot to right thumb, back heel plants. And then right away, come out of your default. Bring your back foot a little bit wider. So bring your left foot closer out towards the left edge of your mat. Yeah, give your hips some space. And now pull back on your right hip to send your left hip forward. Send your left long yes towards the front of the room. Track your right knee towards your right pinky toe. And sit deep enough into your front thigh that it says, hey, good morning. Take a breath in. Reach up, look up. Exhale, flow. Plant your hands. High plank to low plank. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left side, warrior one, step big. Take up space, bring your back foot wide. All that same work. Pull back on your left hip to send your right hip forward. Track your left knee towards your left pinky toe. Can you stack your knee over your ankle? Fire up your quad here. Breathe in, reach up, look up. Exhale, flow, plant your hands, move through your vinyasa, your high plank and the low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Bend your knees. Step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. 1 movement, 1 breath, chair pose. Sit the deepest you have. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Press the mat away. Downward facing dog. Send your hips high. Step big. Warrior one, right side. Squeeze in, reach up, lift up, look up, then flow. Plant your hands, move your body. Upward facing dog, so good. Downward facing dog, step big, warrior one, left side. Plant, ground, squeeze, reach. Flow, plant your hands. High plank, low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, exhale, 5 breaths. Whoa. Yeah, the sun salutation B is where we start to really get warm, get our heart pumping, our breath moving, our blood flowing. Yeah, breathe in, breathe out. This is the warm up and preparation. Yeah, preparation for everything, because the journey is the thing. Each pose is the thing. Breathe in here. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, fold. Inhale, sit deep, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Half lift, flow, high, low, up dog, down dog. Warrior one, right side, right away. Step down, press down, reach up, look up, flow. High, low, up dog, down dog. Warrior one, left side, step big, take up space, reach, flow. Hands plant, high plank, low plank, up dog, inhale, down dog, reset, 5 breaths. So good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. Let it go. Breath in, breath out. Again. Exhale, bend your knees, look to your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold, sun salutation, be on your own. I will call the name if you need it. If not, just move your body, move your breath, make your vinyasa up as you go along. Be intentional. So good. Be intentional with your body and with your breath. Breathe. And once you've completed the poses, the shapes that you want to make with your body, find yourself back in downward facing dog. So good. Yeah, so strong. Powerful. Powerful breath, the power of your intention. Take a big breath in here. Open your mouth side out. Extend your right leg high, strong, and straight. Now flex your foot. Look back, see your toes. Dial them straight down towards the mat. Whoa, yeah. Drop your right hip even more. Yes. Press out through your heel. From here, bend that knee. Now stack your hips. Work to keep your right shoulder in line with your left, so press down more through your right hand. Lift up to the tippy toes of your bottom toes. Flip your dog. Bring both feet down to the earth. Reach your fingers. Lift your hips. Maybe you see the earth underneath you. Turn this into a baby back bend here. Take a breath. Reach big. Side plank. Right hand plants. Roll over onto the knife's edge of your right foot. Right away. Pull in. Press down. Lift your top foot. Flex your top foot. So strong. Breathe in, downward facing dog, let it go. Inhale here, side out. Extend your left leg, big, strong, straight. Same work, flex your foot, dial your toes down. Yeah, square your hips. From here, bend your knee, stack your hips, keep your shoulders square, tippy toes. Flip your dog. Both feet plant, press down through your heels, reach through your fingers. Take a breath, get big. Side plank, left hand presses down, left foot presses down. Pull your belly button in, lift your top foot, fly your top foot, even if it's half an inch, so strong. Breathe here. Downward facing dog, let it go. Yeah, breathe in. Now make some noise. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Good morning. Big breath. Big exhale. Step your right foot forward for crescent lunge. Get big, take up space. Maybe you take your feet wider than you normally do to create more stability. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Reach your fingers towards the ceiling. Bring your hands to heart center and twist to the street. Left elbow can come to right knee. Stack right knee over right ankle. Bend deep into that front thigh. Wake it up. You're the captain of that thigh. Wake it up. Open your arms. Left fingers down. Right fingers reach. Big breath here. Yeah. Another big breath. Open up to warrior two. Stacking front knee over front ankle. Pressing right knee towards right pinky toe. Take a big breath. Let it go. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Extended side angle, right side. Bring your right forearm to your thigh or your right fingers to the earth inside your right ankle. And press down through your left pinky toes. Send your right lung under towards the lobby. Left lung, send it towards the street. Energize your fingertips. Take a breath here. Vinyasa, plant your hands. Move your body. Move your breath. Step your left foot forward for crescent lunge. Back heels high over your tippy toes. Feet can be wide, think railroad tracks. No need to be on a tightrope. From here, squeeze your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Energetic fingers. Full breath in, look up, reach up. Hands to heart center. Twist to the lobby. Right elbow to left knee. Press them in towards one another. Breathe. Keep pressing your right hamstring up towards the ceiling. Spread your arms. Right fingers down, left fingers reach. Big breath. Big exhale. Warrior 2. Cast a spell, say a prayer right here. Intention in your movement. Gaze over your front middle finger. Breathe. Flip your front palm. Reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Extended side angle. Forearm to thigh, fingers to earth. Press down through your right pinky toe. Energetic fingers reaching to the front of your mat. Full breath in, reach big. Exhale, plant your hands, vinyasa. Yeah, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog. Breath comes in, downward facing dog. Exhale. Full breath in. Bend your knees, look to your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose, sit deep, reach your fingers high. Hands to heart center, twist to the street. Sit your hips lower than your heart and spread your arms. Left fingers down, right fingers reach. Squeeze into center line. Send that extra energy out your fingertips. Take a big breath here. Exhale, fold. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Bend your knees a lot. Pull your chest to your thighs. And now press down through your heels. Press up through your sits bones. Let your head be heavy. Drop your head, soft bend to your knees. Release the grip of your toes. Bring your big toes back to touch. Sit deep, chair pose. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Twist to the lounge. Yeah. Sit your hips low. Squeeze into center line. Spread your arms. Right fingers down. Left fingers reach. Big breath in. Set a little deeper. Yeah, you got it in you. Take another breath here. Forward fold. Let it go. Bring your feet back to hips width distance apart. Take gorilla pose, palms all the way underneath your feet. Bring your toes up to your wrist creases. So stand on your hands. Drop your head, drop the knowing. Drop the thinking, be in the being. Take 2 steps backwards in your gorilla pose. Take 2 steps forward in your gorilla pose. Release your hands and set up for crow pose. Hands under your shoulders, bring your knees to the backs of your triceps. Maybe you just lift one foot. Squeeze your feet in towards center line. Press your sits bones up towards the ceiling. Gaze out in front. Everything squeezing into center. For 5, 4, 3, 2, step back, jump back, vinyasa. High plank, low plank, up dog, inhale, down dog, exhale. Take a breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, land. Halfway lift, fold, root down, come up to standing. Set your drishti. Find your spot. Be intentional with your gaze. Eagle pose. Right thigh comes up and over your left thigh. Wrap your right leg up and over your left leg. Slight bend to your left knee. Press into center line. Right arm comes up and under, and you squeeze into center. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in. Squeeze for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change sides with intention. Set up your pose. Let it land in your body. Hugging into center, all the work, different physical feeling, different side for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, change sides. Let the pose land newly in your body. Eagle, right side. Squeeze into center. Everything touching, squeeze for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, change sides. Let the pose land. Make the shape. And then refine with your intention for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to stand. Make your way to the top of your mat if you're not already there, and have your blocks handy. Have a block handy, ready for when you hinge forward. It's right there. You can grab it. Standing leg raise. Root down through the sole of your left foot. Hug skin to muscle to bone of your standing leg. Bring your right knee into your chest. Flex your foot. Wake up your foot. Maybe you take the yogi toe lock. Maybe not. It's no big deal. Extend your leg out towards the front of the room. Open your leg out towards the park. Maybe you keep your knee bent. Maybe you keep it straight. Just try it on. Try something new. Extend your left hand towards the lounge. Can you see your left thumb? Can you shift your gaze? Pull in as you press out through hand and foot. Pull in and press out. Pull in and press out. Come back to center. Bring your leg to center. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Airplane pose. Kick your right leg back behind you, arms back by your sides, palms face the earth. Chin out of your chest, drop your right hip. Yeah, flex your back foot. Whoa, yeah. Take a breath here. Hands to heart center. Half moon, left hand comes down to that brick that's waiting there for you. Stack your hips. Flex your back foot. Can you see your back toes? Bring your toes closer towards the street so you can just see the tips of your toes. Then lift your back foot 2 inches higher, 3 inches higher. Look up, see your top hand. Big breath here. Let that breath go. One more, breathe in. So strong. Join both feet on the mat and come to stand. Standing leg raise, opposite side. Root down through the sole of your right foot. Spread your toes out on the mat. Skin to muscle to bone, hug in. Bring your left knee into your chest, flex your foot. Wake up that foot. If you took the yogi toe lock with your big toe and your first two fingers, great. Kick your foot towards the front of the room. Open your leg out towards the lounge. Pull in as you reach your right fingers towards the part. Can you see your right thumb? Play with your balance. The wobbling is the learning. That's where you're learning. The wobbling is what you're going for. That's where you learn about you and your body and space. So good. Come back to center. Kick your foot. Reach your fingers. Kick and reach. Airplane pose. Arms back. Palms face the earth. Chin out of your chest. Drop your left hip. Yeah. Drop it a little bit more as you flex your back foot strong. Bring your hands to heart center. Pause. Half moon. Root down through the sole of your standing foot. Slight bend to that knee. Can you see your tippy toes? Lift your foot higher. Pull in as you press out through hand and foot. Take another breath. So good. Join both feet on the mat. And come up to stand. Tree pose. Right foot roots into the earth. Left foot, bring it to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. And then press. Press them in towards one another. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Bring your hands to heart center. And then spread your fingers towards the ceiling. Reach your arms towards the ceiling. Lift your heart towards the ceiling. Look up and lean back. Go for the wobble. Go for the uncertainty. Go for the falling out. Look up and lean back. Close one eye. Close both eyes. Learn. This is an opportunity for learning right here. So good. Change sides with intention. With intention. Tree. Press into center line. Hug in. Lift your arms. Reach your fingers. Look up. Lean back. Look up. Lean back. Close your eyes. Come back to standing. Reset. Yeah, take a breath in. Let it go. Extended mountain. Inhale, reach up, look up. Big breath in. Exhale, fold, let it go. Halfway lift, inhale. Flow from high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Big breath in here. Big breath out here. Again, breathe in. Let it go. Step your right foot forward and set up for triangle. Triangle pose. Use a brick. Use a brick. Bricks are so good. They get a bad rap. They get a bad rap like they mean something, like they're not just a shape. It's just a shape to bring the earth closer. Stack your shoulders. Bring the brick to the outside of your right shin and soften both knees. Sometimes we unconsciously lock out our joints. Press down through your back pinky toes. Wake up your top hand. Yes. Big breath in. Big breath out. And come up to stand. Pivot both toes to face the lobby, the lounge. Take a wide stance. Bring your feet really wide, wider than you think makes sense. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Bring your fingertips down to the mat and then walk them back in line with your toes. And then once you get there, turn your fingers around to face the park, to face the street, and crawl. Pull your heart through the window of your legs. Soften your knees. Press down through your pinky toes. Tune into your breath. Tune into your breath. And crawl your fingers back out underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Breathe in. And come up to stand. Pivot your right toes to face the short edge of your mat. Bring your left foot about halfway up your mat. So you're in a short stance but a wide stance with both hips facing straight ahead like headlights. Press down through both heels. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Squeeze. Hinge at your hips and reach to the front of the room. Reach, long spine. Keep pressing down through your back heel. And then bring your fingertips down to that block that's close to you. Bring it in front of your front toes. Press down through your back heel. Send your nose towards your right pinky toe. So bring your back foot wider. Over here. Yeah, press down through this back heel. Big breath in. Soften over your right knee. Big breath in. Big breath out. A twisting triangle. Let your left finger stay on that block inside your right ankle. Reach your right fingers towards the ceiling. Hips stay squeezing in right where they are. Take a big breath in and reach and twist as you exhale. Twist, 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 twist. Big breath in. Press down through your back heel. Twist, 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 twist. Fill up. Vinyasa, plant your hands, move your body. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, set up your triangle. Use the block, use the tools to create space in your left side body. Stack your shoulders. Press down through your front heel, but slightly bend both knees. Where is the breath? There's the breath. Another big breath in. Let that one go. Come up to standing, pivot both toes to face the street. Clasp your hands at the small of your back, press your palms in towards one another. Side facing wide angle forward fold with the bind, hinge, soft knees. Press your fist up towards the ceiling, soft elbows. Again, sometimes the default in this is to try too hard. Try easy, try soft. Try soft. And come up to standing. Pivot your left toes towards the front edge of your mat. Bring your right foot around halfway up your mat. Feet wide. Stance short, feet wide. Yeah, feet wide. Hips facing dead ahead like headlights. Yes. Pull your belly button in, reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Hinge, reach to the front of the room. Bring your fingertips down to that brick in front of your toes. And then press down through your back heel as you soften over your front leg. Yeah, press down through that back heel. The sthira is the pressing down through your back heel. The sukha is you softening over your front knee. Twisting triangle, right hand stays on the block, left fingers reach for the sky, press down through your back heel, reach your left fingers up. Yeah, twisting triangle, press down through your back heel, take a big breath in, let that breath go, take another breath in, as you exhale, twist, 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 breathe in, Vinyasa, flow, high plank to low plank. Up dog, take a giant breath in, get all that good oxygen. Downward facing dog, let it go. Shift your weight forward into a high plank. Pull the pit of your belly in and up, slowly lower down for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms back by your sides. Palms face the earth. Put one ear on your mat. Pick an ear. Feel your heartbeat in your cheek, in your ear, maybe in your fingertips, certainly in your belly. Locust pose. Press your pubic bone into the mat. Breathe in, fly, hands, heartbeat, rise up. Stay here, soften, let your breath go. Breathe in, get higher. Stay, soften, let your breath go. One more, breathe in, fly high and strong. Lower all the way down. Put your other ear on the mat, give it some love. Locust pose, second set, rise up, press down, lift up, fly. Hands, heart, feet, soften, let your breath go. Breathe in, let your breath go. Again, breathe in, flex your feet. Whoa, lower all the way down. Breathe in, breathe out. Floor bow, bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. If you bring your knees wide to get the grip, that's great. Squeeze your knees in towards center, so hips width distance apart once you get the grip. And then flex your feet, create a hook with your feet. And kick your feet into your hands. Pull back on your feet with your hands for 4, 3, 2, 1, lower all the way down. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Floor bow, second set. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. Press into my hands. Rise up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Breathe. Extend your legs long. Plant your hands on your mat so that your elbows stack your wrists and your thumbs are back by your bottom ribs. Yeah. Bring your hands wide now that you've got them placed. Yeah. Press down through the tops of your feet to lift your knees off the earth, lift your thighs off the earth. Now press the mat away from you, upward facing dog for 5. Soft elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Let it go. Come down to your knees and set up camel pose. Stack your hips over your knees. Toes can be tucked or toes can be untucked. Bring your hands to the small of your back. From here, pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in. Look up and lean back. Press your hips forward. Press your heart up towards the ceiling. Look up and lean back. Soften your forehead. Soften your throat. We'll be here for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly come out of camel. Sit back on your heels. Untuck your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Camel, second set. Set up the posture. Press your hips forward. Lifting your chest towards the ceiling. Look up and lean back. Pressing hips forward, lifting your heart up towards the ceiling. We'll be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly come out of camel. Sit back on your heels, untuck your toes. Take a breath in. Let it go. And make your way onto your back and set up for bridge pose. Knees bent, feet firmly pressing into your mat. Set your distance. Can your middle fingers just graze your heels? Just graze your heels with your middle fingers. We will do 6 of these. Rise up, bridge, press down through your heels, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Maybe you clasp your hands underneath the small of your back, walk your shoulders underneath you, press your fists down, press your heels down, lift your hips high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control, lower down. Take a breath in. Let that breath go. Number 2, bridge, you know where to go, you were just there. Or wheel, if wheel is in your practice, rise up. We'll be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower down with control. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 3, bridge or wheel, rise up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Number 4, bridge or wheel, rise up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Breathe in, breathe out, and rise up, bridge or wheel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control, lower down. Breathe in, breathe out. Was that 6? Did I miss one? Do we have a last one? One more. Okay. Bridge or wheel, rise up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control, lower down. Breathe in, breathe out. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and touch in. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your belly rise and fall with your breath. Feel your feet pressing in towards one another. Happy baby. Press your tailbone down. Press the back of your head down as you kick your feet towards the sky. Release your happy baby. Extend both legs straight up towards the ceiling. Pull your toes back towards your face. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Lower your right leg down to a hover. Hover your right leg like 2 inches off the mat. And kick out, press out through that heel. So flex your foot strong, like bam. Lift your shoulders up off the earth. And pulse towards your left pinky toe for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, keep flexing your feet. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bring both legs up, shoulders down. Yeah, breathe in, breathe out. Lower your left leg to a hover. Hover that foot, pressing out through the heel like you mean it. Lift your shoulders up off the earth and pulse towards your right pinky toe for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. That was some good work. Now place your hands underneath your tailbone and send both legs straight up towards the sky. Flex your feet like pow. Lower your legs down 30 degrees, then another 30 degrees. Hover your feet, look up and see your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your legs back up, shoulders down. We will do 5 more of these. Lower your legs 30, then another 30 is 60. Hover your feet, look at your toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your legs back up, shoulders down. Lower down 30, and another 30. Hover your feet, see your toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your legs up, shoulders down. Lower down 30, then 60. Hover your feet, see your toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your legs back up, shoulders down. Lower your legs 30 degrees, keep pressing out through your heels. Then another 30. Hover your feet, see your toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs up, shoulders down. Last one. Lower down 30, press out through your heels. Then again 30. Hover, see your toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze. Big breath in, big breath out. Clasp your hands to the nape of your neck. Stack your knees over your hips. Yes, and flex your feet. Kick your right foot out strong with that flexed foot like pow. Right elbow to left knee for 30. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Abdominal twist. 5, 6, 7, 8. With control. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Reset, let it go. High boat. High boat. Lift your heart towards the ceiling where the ceiling meets the wall. High boat, yes. We'll do 3. High boat to low boat. This is 1, low boat. Low boat, yeah. High boat. This is 2, low boat, 2. High boat, low boat. Last one, high boat. Lower down with control, low boat, release. Take a breath in, take a full body stretch, get big, take up space. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. We're in the home stretch, but we're not there yet. We are still fired up. Extend your right leg high, strong, and straight behind you. Drop that hip, flex that foot, yes. Now bend your knee, stack your hips. Half pigeon, bring your right knee to your right wrist at the top of your mat. Let your shin, right knee to right wrist. Right knee to right wrist. So bring your leg, yes, yes. Let your shin drape across the top of your mat. Let your shin drape across the top of your mat. So bring your foot like right knee to right wrist and bring your ankle like up here. Yeah, like up around. Yeah, and then press down through the pinky toe edge of your foot. Yeah, flex your foot strong. Tuck your back toes if you're not already to wake up your back foot. So tuck your back toes under like a little Barbie foot. Yes. Yes. Now crawl your fingers forward. Bring your forehead down to the earth. But keep your feet active. Like you may be folded forward. It may feel kind of sleepy. But this is an active posture. Active feet. Active feet. Big breath in. Big breath out. And change sides with intention, with control, and take half pigeon on the opposite side. Keeping your feet active, your mind active. Bring your fingertips up onto your mat. Sweep your right leg long out in front and stack your shins for double pigeon. So right shin is on top of your left shin. Right ankle is on the outside of left knee. So on the outside, so foot, yes, it's closer towards the lounge. So stack your shins like fire logs. You feel it right here in your hip flexors, like, whoa. Flex your feet a lot. Flex your feet a lot. Root down through your sits bones. Breathe. Big breath in. Big breath out. Again. Let it go. Switch the stack of your shins. Bring your left shin on top, right shin on the bottom. Flex your feet strong. Can you bring this ankle to the outside of this knee? You can place a brick underneath your knee if you need to. Keep flexing your feet. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release and set up frog pose. So everybody has a blanket. Fold your mat in half. Just fold the top to the back. And then bring your blanket under your right knee and the mat under your left knee, and I'll demonstrate frog. Your thighs are gonna come out of your hip bones at a 90-degree angle, your shins at another 90-degree angle, and then flex your feet strong. You can come down to your forearms to start. You can place a brick underneath your chest. So one knee is on the mat, the other knee is on the blanket. One knee on the mat, one knee on the blanket. Frog pose. Flex your feet. Yep, flex your feet. Flex your feet. And right away, your mind is like, whoa. It starts to tell you all kinds of stuff. It starts to chatter. Chatter, chatter, chatter. Notice your big toes, notice your pinky toes. Focus on your breath and focus on softening into this pose. Where can you consciously soften? And now that you have done that for the first softening, give the knee that's on the blanket a scoot away, a scoot open, a scoot more. And then pause and notice the sensations that came up. The body automatically wants to clench. Be aware of that and consciously soften. Consciously soften by slowing your breath, flexing your feet. Take a breath in and give the blanket knee a scoot open. If it didn't move, that's fine, you tried. Soften with your breath. New stimulus, yes, soften with your breath. Intentional everything, intentional thought, intentional breath. And be here. Be here with your breath, just noticing. No judgment. No big story. Just notice. Just notice. Thirty more seconds. 30 more seconds to be fully present in this pose in your body. To be fully present for this gift of sensations from your body in this pose, in this moment. Slowly begin to pull forward out of frog. Crawl forward onto the floor, onto the earth. Bring your legs together behind you. Yeah. And savor the sensations here, newly. Yeah. And then come back to your mat. Unfold your mat, set the blanket off to the side. Seated single leg extension. Extend your right leg long towards the front of your mat. Bring your left foot to your right inner thigh. Root down through your sits bones. Flex your right foot. Dig your heel into the mat and then pull it back into your body. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Hinge. Reach for your right foot. Slight bend to your right knee. And switch legs. Left leg goes long, right foot comes to left inner thigh. Flex your left foot, dig your heel down and pull in. And come back up to seated. Extend both legs out long for seated forward fold. Reach your fingers high, hinge, reach forward. And come back up to seated. Reverse tabletop. Plant your hands by your hips. Bend your knees. Press your feet down. Lift your hips. Lift your heart. Look up. Lean back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, fish pose. Bring your hands back underneath your hips. Forearms come down to the earth. It's like camel, but it's a fish. It's like camel. Lift your heart towards the ceiling. Look up, lean back, point your toes. It's like a camel fish. Look up, lean back, lifting your heart. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of fish pose and set up an inversion of your choice. So you have a block. You can take waterfall pose with a brick underneath your tailbone and send your legs up towards the ceiling. If you have a headstand practice, you can do it on your mat or at the wall. We have plenty of space. Yogi's choice. Be intentional about your inversion. Intentionally shift your vision. If you're in shoulder stand, gaze is straight up between your toes, the space between your big toes. Headstanders, flex your feet. Yeah. Squeeze your feet in towards one another. Press up through your heels. With your belly button and your bottom ribs in. Get long through your spine. Shoulder standers, come into plow. Bring your toes down to the earth. Keep looking at the ceiling. Gaze never wavers from that spot on the ceiling. Breathe here. Plow to deaf man's pose. Bend your knees. Bring your knees by your ears. Keep looking at the ceiling. Keep breathing. Keep being intentional. Deaf man's pose. Slowly roll down your spine. Keep looking at the ceiling. Gaze never wavers till your legs are straight and down on the mat. Headstanders, take the next 3 breaths to slowly come down. Headstanders, take child's pose for 5 breaths. Waterfall pose, slowly bring your legs down to the earth. Remove the brick underneath your tailbone. And then everyone taking a full body stretch. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. Give your knee some love. Supine twist. Left hand takes right knee. Pull it across your body. Right arm sends it out like a wing. Send your gaze to your right thumb. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to center and change sides. Left knee, pull it in, give it a big hug. And supine twist. Come back to center. Supta Baddha Konasana. Press the soles of your feet in towards one another. Let your knees be wide. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Breathe. Gently close your eyes. Set your drishti to a spot in the middle of your chest. Even though your eyes are closed, send your gaze to the center of your chest. Let your breath return to normal. Release the gripping, release the controlling. Let your breath be effortless. Extend your legs out long on your mat. Find the corners of your mat with your heels. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms up to receive all that good energy that you just created. Get big and take up space. Allow your awareness of the sounds in the room and the sounds outside the room to serve as a tool of relaxation. Any sounds that you may hear, and keep you present in your body. But relaxed, softened. Every exhale, you sink deeper, become heavier, more aware of the earth supporting you. Shavasana. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Come back into your body in the physicality of this posture. Take a huge, big, deep breath in. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make a face, make some noise, let it go. Again, breathe in, biggest breath. Lion's breath out. Roll to your favorite side and use your bottom arm as a pillow. Pause here. And slowly press yourself up, head coming up last, to an easy seat at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center and sit tall. We will seal today's practice with 3 ohms. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center, touch in. And together we bow. Namaste. Thank you all so much for spending part of your Sunday with me. It was an honor to guide you through your practice. Thank you so much. Give yourself a hand. That was a good work. Good work. Good work.